Hi and welcome back to Alex Sabiria's YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in this video I will be creating 3 cards using some of the May release from Alex. And I started off by cutting out a couple of sentiments with just because hot foiling plate. It also comes with coordinating dies, and you can see how easily all of these cuts out together. And I hot foiled them in matte gold cardstock on top of a white paper. When I had my hot foiling supplies out, I also hot foiled the Heartfelt Blooms like stamp, hot foiling stamp, and it turned out beautiful. I used the same matte gold. It's one of my favorites. It always is nice and easy to use, and I always get perfect results. And I also created this beautiful heart panel. It's called Tiny Hearts Cover Plate, hot foiling cover plate something. I will have all of the products that I used in this video linked down below. I also ran one of the new plates through. This was the chevron chic cover plate, and you can see how beautiful that turns out on top of a white card panel. And now we have all of our backgrounds ready, and now we can create a focal point for our cards. And I will be focusing on this beautiful Heartfelt Blooms Stamp Set. It really is one of my favorites from the latest release, and I think I created a couple of more cards off camera with this one for Mother's Day. It was last weekend here in Sweden, so it's really a good one, and I love that it has coordinating stencils that you can use. It goes really fast when you are coloring with stencils, so it's just a tip to use these ones. They are amazingly easy to use. And here we have the stencils. I believe it's 6 stencils that comes in this pack, and I'm using my pouncers from Picket Fence today when I am creating these. And I also have a sticky mat that is also from Picket Fence when I'm using this. You can use whatever you have in your stash. This is just my process and what I have been doing lately when I am creating. So the first layer is there, then I'm going in with the next one. You can see how fast this is going. I will speed this up a couple of times, but it was really easy to create. I just want to mention that it went super fast to coloring in all of this. The next layer here goes even faster, and yeah, I having a pink and a yellow flower for my first one, and then I'm having this sort of green-blue color for my leaves. And then I can pick up the next one. You can see this one also has the center parts, so I'm going in with yellow and orange for my centers, and then a darker blue shade for my leaves just to intensify them. And then we have our last layer. You can see how easy it is to find the right spot. There is etchings, and there is also the packaging that has all of the layers, so you can see how they look. And I'm doing the same thing for my next one. This is the hot foiling, and you can see the packaging here. I'm pointing to it so you can see what I'm doing. And here I was quite bold. I went with purple and orange. These 2 colors don't always play nicely if you get them like over each other, but I was careful not to go over. It's just one line here that is really tricky on the stencil number 2. It's the part here where I'm going really carefully, just squeezing my pouncers here to make sure I'm not going over the edge. That is a way to control where the ink is going. So I'm finding that I'm getting pretty good of a result here. Our third layer, lining it up, pressing it down, going in with an even darker color here. So I'm using a mixture of brands here when I'm creating. I believe I use Concord the 9th, and then I use some Altenew, I think. And yeah, you can use whatever you have in your stash to create. Pick color combinations that you really are loving. It will turn out beautiful on top of these flowers. So you can see now I'm taking more of a green, if that makes sense. This is a really green color combination, or sort of color on the leaves here. An even darker color here with my pouncers here. I'm just really pouncing that ink into the stencil. And then I will have some yellow for my center parts for both of my flowers. And then an even darker color combination for the last layer. So now you have seen me create this 2 times. I will do the same thing for our third and final project, but I will not make you sit through the last flower, but I did the exact same thing. I am inking up all of the layers and going over it like this, and yeah, it went super fast. You can see all of that shine that we also get from the foiling. I think it's so pretty. Yeah, this is a really fun one. And there is also dies that you can cut your image out with. This is the third color combination that I did that I didn't show on camera, but it also turned out super beautiful. So here we have, I am planning on how I will assemble this. So I'm using some liquid glue and taking those tiny hearts that we created in the beginning on top of a teal card base, and then we're having our pink and orange flower there with a sort of green color combination, blue-green color combination for the leaves. I'm using one of the quirky hearts and then the hot foil love together with one of the sentiments that we also created in the beginning from the Just Because hot foiling set. So love, and then Just For You. I'm having some overfoil, so I'm just using my knife here to scratch it away. And that is our first card. I will go in with my gold pen and just make some dots in the center part to tie it in with our background. And when I'm happy with that, I will go on to the next card. I actually cut another chevron panel here, and I will layer it on top of our first one, or the other way around. So we have some dimension here. And then I will raise my image up as well with some dimension. And then I will use another quirky heart together with a hot foiled mom. It's from the set where you can foil and have it cut out as well. But this is the foiled version of it, and I'm also using some foam to the back of this. I will combine it with Love You. So Mom, love you, the sentiment will read. I think it's super cute. And I made these cards for Mother's Day. I think I told you previously, like Mother's Day was a week ago in Sweden. So I created these cards for before that. And yeah, I think they are super cute. For my last one in that mom set, it also comes with a die and a shadow piece. So I'm using this one for this card. So we have Mom, and then You Are the Best from that Just Because set. So here is a closer look at all of our cards that we created today. By the way, this teal panel is I used the Charming Flora cover plate die to get those dots. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back soon with some more content. Until then, I hope you have a fabulous day, and all of the links are listed down below for you if you'd like to check out any of the products that I'm using in this video. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!